Did Ubuntu just cancel Linux gaming? It seems so, inadvertently. Hey everybody, it's your friend and your guy and your favorite dude whose name checks out, but his uploads don't, Gardiner, the Linux Gamer. This video is brought to you, as always, by my gracious Patreon contributors, including my top-tier Singularity members like WebFreak. WebFreak, thank you for your support. It is truly humbling. If you enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the show out. But you know what really helps the show out even more? Is if you hit that subscribe button. If you do that for me, I'll give you one of these. One of those. Give you a wink. Oh yeah, I'm not very good at that. So that's just between you and me. So, oh my God, like what the hell? This is ridiculous. Ubuntu, the Ubuntu team has made yet another decision without fully thinking through the ramifications of it. And, good Lord. I don't even know. Sometimes I don't know what to think about Ubuntu, you guys. What's even going on? What's happening right now? Well, Ubuntu supports a wide range of CPU architectures, okay? They support ARM, they support other like RISC processors. They have PowerPC, but they typically support like a desktop computer. And there are two primary desktop computer architectures, 32-bit and 64-bit. Now keep in mind that 32-bit at this point is largely legacy hardware. And back in February, Ubuntu said that they were going to be making their final decision about supporting 32-bit hardware in mid-2019. It's now mid-2019, and it seems like the decision has been made. So Ubuntu, it seems, is no longer going to support 32-bit architectures. This is a decision that was made largely because 64-bit machines are the #1 dominant thing, and most people are using the 64-bit version of Ubuntu. And I mean, that seems awesome, right? I mean, it seems like the team at Ubuntu, at Canonical, are going to spend less time supporting legacy hardware. But support for these architectures are not done in a vacuum. Tons of libraries and dependencies are maintained for both architectures, both 32-bit and 64. And what is really the problem here is that 64-bit architectures are backwards compatible with 32-bit. And a 32-bit piece of software requires its dependencies to be 32-bit as well. There's a huge issue, right? Ubuntu is dropping support for 32-bit. That means all of the libraries and all of the dependencies that 32-bit applications rely on are just not going to be available in Ubuntu's repositories on 64-bit machines. Now, in a perfect world, in an open source world, that really wouldn't be much of an issue because if Ubuntu wanted to include a package as part of their repository, then they would just simply go get the source code and recompile it for 64-bit. Right? Not that big of a deal. But the issue is that there's a source of proprietary and largely legacy unsupported software that is available on Linux and that people are still using right now. And that's games. Games are most of the time released as 32-bit binaries. Why is that? I don't know. That's just what game companies do. Lots of the games that you buy just are completely unsupported by the developers now. They're proprietary, their code is closed source, and that means that if you go and buy a game and you try to download it and play it on Linux, on Ubuntu 19.10, well, guess what's going to happen? Nothing. It's not going to work. But Ubuntu dropping 32-bit support is actually going to be a disaster for another group of applications, and that's Wine. Wine and all of the Windows binaries, because for the most part, Wine is exclusively 32-bit. Games and software that run through Wine are going to be 32-bit, and really what's going on here is that Ubuntu is just dropping support for all of this legacy software that people still use. Okay, I read the Gaming on Linux article after I filmed this. Apparently, Canonical, the developers of Ubuntu, are in talks or in discussions, quote unquote, with Valve. I don't see a reference for that, but I would like to know more about what those discussions, what in discussions with Valve actually means. Like, what the hell? Valve or Steam is a 32-bit application, as far as I know. So it's like, what? Why? I don't know. I don't get this. I don't understand this. What are they doing over there? God damn. So did Ubuntu actually cancel Linux gaming? It doesn't seem like they did it on purpose, but if they go through with this, it's definitely going to be a big blow, especially for the people who use Ubuntu as their daily distribution. I don't know. I don't know what this means for the future of Linux gaming. I especially don't know what this means for the future of Ubuntu on the desktop. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Ubuntu's doing this intentionally, or is this kind of like something that they didn't really think through all the way? Let me know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter at Linux Gamer. I'm also on Mastodon at gbryant@librum.one. If you believe in the work that I do, you can support the show with a monthly contribution over on Patreon, or you can pick up one of these awesome t-shirts. There's a link down below. But no matter what you do, whether you hit that like button or share this video with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to see more from me, the Linux Gamer. And as always, thanks for watching.